Kevin.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
It's Saturday. What time is it, Kevin?
It is... Oh, Barbara's singing.
Oh.
Not while I'm around.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We
Okay.
might get sued.
No, they're not going to sue us. Nothing can... Wait, where's the button?
I don't know. Hurry
There
up.
it is.
Okay. So it's Saturday.
Did they say anything in our other videos about that?
All of a sudden the song was listed of what was on there.
Oh, well, maybe they I think we played maybe 32 bars or 24 or 16.
Maybe.
Or,
I think you're technically
18
like 30
or-
seconds or something like that.
Oh,
that you
let me
can do.
see.
Well, no, he's playing it
Well,
again.
we're kind of at 45.
Yeah, let's put it down. Okay, so it's Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I think.
8:50, 17.
We just had dinner, and Kevin made me watch the first episode of American Gods.
We had dinner, by the way, at this place called Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
It's this little hole in the wall Mexican joint we got here. And yes, I say Mexican. 'cause
Here.
I think it is Mexican
Here
food.
in Cincinnati.
And
We're
it's
in
only
Cincinnati.
here. It started off downtown on Main Street. I was out one night with some friends, and they were like, let's go get some food. And there was this pizza place, like right in the corner, that literally, it's like one of these New York pizza places that you go up to the window, hey, I want a pepperoni with extra pepperoni. And they throw
And
the
you have to
slices
say
out
it
of the
like
window.
that.
You can. And I forgot what it's called. If you're from Cincinnati, you'll know what it is. It's down on Main and...
Somebody in Cincinnati comment.
12%.
I'm not from here, so I don't know.
Yeah, down by
And
below...
obviously, he doesn't remember.
Down by below zero on the corner. So they were like, no, let's go to Gomez. I'm like, who is Gomez? Why do we need to go
He's
to him?
one
It's
of the
really-
Adams, right?
That's what I thought. So there's like, oh, you've never been to Gomez? Oh my God. So we went to Gomez,
Did they say it just like that?
pretty much. And we stood outside this door. Literally, there's a Snow White door on the side of a wall.
Wait. The color white or as
No,
in from Snow White?
The door from Snow White. The top half opens, but the bottom half doesn't. So I'm like, I'm not eating
Wait,
food
was
from
she,
back
was
in
she
there.
open the door and the egg had the apples? Okay.
Yeah, she sang. Yeah. I was like, I'm not eating food from in there. I don't know who those people are and what they're doing back there. Well, I mean, they could be killing chickens. I don't know. So,
Or poodles.
or poodles. So, but then I looked in and it was actually a kitchen. And, well, the food was wonderful. They have this thing called a turtle, and it's like a burrito.
I thought it was a real turtle. It wasn't. What then? What? A turtle?
Ma'am.
No,
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
A turtle. You think I'm going to have you eat? Well, anyway, and now he's going to reference my Louisiana heritage, which we can talk about in another episode. Not now.
They
Anyways,
eat everything.
that don't eat us. That's right. That's the rule in Louisiana. We eat everything that don't eat us. So we had Gomez, and then we decided to pick up our wine from the Hooper's Hawk Peoples.
Cooper's Hawk. What flavor did we get tonight?
We are in the orange. We are in the
Blood orange pineapple sangria.
Oh, blood orange pineapple sangria.
And it's bubbly.
So we're in. I talked him into what? It's been 2 years now, or a year since we've been in Cooper's Hawk Wine Club.
Well, I think this is the second year because I think we joined before
COVID. So yeah, I was in Indy one weekend, and we would go to these tastings. He works at a printing shop, Pip, and they the Pip plug. They do printing for Cooper's Hawk, and so every time Cooper's Hawk would come in and pick up stuff, they drop off cards for a wine tasting, and he would be, oh, let's go to a wine tasting.
And we
So
did.
went
And
to
they
a wine
loved us.
tasting, and they loved us.
Because we're selling.
So we would always just take the same card every time. Don't tell the Cooper's Hawk.
Well, they kept giving it back to me.
Yeah, they would just
Here,
give
just
it back
take
to
this
him.
back.
Take it back and bring it back next time. So we just kept getting these free wine tastings. And finally we went one night, and these 2, 3, 4 ladies were next to us.
Probably
and they're like,
4.
you guys should join the wine club. You really should. I'm telling you now, you're going to love it. And that's pretty much just what happened.
And we did.
And I was like, well, okay. So we did. And here we are.
So we get 2 bottles of wine a month, so 1 apiece, and a wine tasting apiece, but we usually go together. And we did not do our wine tasting last month, and we haven't done our wine tasting this month. So we're turning in our 2 wine tastings for what?
You're still wearing your cap.
Honey, have you seen my hair?
Well, I thought you, okay.
I didn't We came home, we ate dinner, you made me watch American Gods, and now we're doing our show.
Okay.
So I have on my baseball cap. New York Yankees. I bought this at Yankee Stadium. when I was 21. That's why it's not blue anymore.
So if ever you see him in his baseball cap, guess what the story is?
I didn't do my hair. I had to come pick up someone from work today.
Mine is always coiffed and ready.
When you take it off the wig head out of the closet?
You ain't right.
But anyway, so we are turning in our 2 wine tastings for glasses of wine. So we're going to go tomorrow for brunch. Well, we're going to drink before we eat. And have a couple glasses of wine, and then go down to the Levee, one of our favorite places, to Mad Mike's for dinner.
Mad Mike's, the home of the burger.
So Kevin had to work today. He had to teach his little children ballet. And it's the 1-year anniversary from when Kevin was doing online ballet classes.
Yeah, earlier this week on my Facebook feed, it was like, hi, this is a memory from last year, and it was the first day since the ruination of the situation that we're all living in.
Corona.
That I started these online ballet classes. We were all shut down and nobody was doing anything. People were scratching and figuring out what they were going to do with their lives because they were stuck at home. So I decided to go online and just start doing free ballet classes over Facebook Live.
And people was nice and would PayPal him some money.
They would throw some shekels my way. I was very appreciative.
So Kevin taught today.
Speaking of which,
yes,
the shekels, let me just tell you, I would be interested to know how many people, how many friends of ours, subscribers, new friends that'll come in through this, how many of you actually got, or how many of you did not get stimulus checks?
I got one. I got the $600 one. I got the first one, the $1,200.
No, that wasn't $1,200. The first one was $600.
The first one was $12.
No,
the second one was $6. Yes, it was because I had to turn the $6 in on my taxes.
Well, all I got was the $6, and
I got the first one, which was $12. And
I didn't get
that
that
a year ago.
I didn't get that one. So, and we haven't gotten anything since. Neither one of us. And what kind of sort of kicked me in the butt and the gut. Marshall's, where I work during the day, my daytime job. It's my sunlighting job.
Can I open this?
Oh, yes, please. So they decided to, because the position I was in at the time, they decided to, woo, I love this sound. They decided to continue to pay us,
which was really nice,
a portion of our earnings.
See, I didn't know it was a portion. I thought it was the whole thing.
No, it is an average portion of hours that you may work. Well, it just so happened to be.
Sorry.
They paid me just enough to where I could not get unemployment.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yes, that's very right.
And I was knocked down to, I shouldn't say that, knocked down. I mean, we had no work, obviously, but we still worked 20 hours a week. So I was working 10 to 2, I think, 5 days a week. And only did it for a month. But in however, there you go.
Hello there.
We have more. I haven't even poured mine yet. We have more.
Well,
Gosh.
why don't you finish one job before you go to the next one? Anyway, go ahead. Pour away.
So I filled out all the little online stuff and did all the doohickeys. And can my fizz go down first before you get all judgy-wudgy?
I'm not getting judgy-wudgy. I'm thirsty-worsty.
And so I filled everything out. I got my little email saying, oh, you're going to get, I want to say it was like $114 a week because I was still working 20 hours a week. And there was a such thing as a partial unemployment, which I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was going to do the partial unemployment, and I filled out my little stuff. And I got my letter saying do you not see me reaching for your glass?
I didn't say a word.
Judgy. And so,
Observant.
And then you fill out your little voucher come the next week, and you have to fill it out on Sunday, and I filled it out on Sunday. And would you believe I got a little PDF or a little Bobby email thingy saying, oh, you're not eligible this week or whatever. So I didn't get anything. I got no partial unemployment whatsoever. So I lived for a month on my 20 hours a week. But then my boss, she brought us back full time. And we struggled. We were lucky enough to get the the employment PPE or whatever at work.
Payroll protection.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that helped. And I think they just did another one, and I think we got that too. So
We, however, did not. So I was knocked down to my sort of average hours at Marshall's, and
Clickety.
ching-a-ling-a. Oh, that didn't ching. Oh, they're too full. Oh,
Oh wait,
I thought I was gonna
here,
spill it.
clean mine with it.
Oh, I'm gonna break a.
No. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, that's why neither of us edit anything in sound because we wouldn't.
Ding. And you just need a bell.
That's what we. So yeah, no, I was still working for the studio.
Oh, that's yummy.
It is. It needs some berries in it or something. So we did. I know I forgot to get some. So we did Zoom classes for the studio online. As most of you, those of you in the dance world know, I was a part of the craziness of the dance. Zoom
This
class.
was the studio.
This
The dining room.
was my studio. Is my studio. And so tonight it has become a sewing studio. A studio of synthetics. And is that what they call them?
I don't know.
Not synthetics. What do they call that?
Textile.
Textiles. I knew it was close. CST. So anyway, so yeah, this is where I was, and we were bumped down to like, I don't know, 2 classes a week.
So
And I'm still getting
yeah.
paid through that, which was helpful.
That was. So, but we're out on the other side of it now. So Kevin was at work today. Well,
Uh-huh.
yes. What are you back working full time?
Pretty much, but
Are you teaching full time like you were?
pretty much, but
Am I working full time?
pretty much, but I'm still digging out.
Well, I
Like many
know.
people are digging
We
out.
are digging out with our forks.
With a dessert spoon, I'm tunneling it out.
That's right, Sophia. So Kevin had to work today, and he was he directed a production, of a play of Peter Pan. At
Oh, I talked about this 2
Yeah.
episodes ago, 3 episodes ago. Did
And
you do
we're-
one before then?
yes, I did a little quick update, but I think we're going to try to link the video of Peter Pan. We already talked about that. If we're
Oh, on here.
yeah, on here, so that you guys can see it.
Oh, that's right.
Because the children didn't think it was good.
Well, it was a really fun situation. I had to go and have a talk with those crumb snatchers because let me tell you something.
Oh, she's here.
I spent 2 months,
Not just 2.
2,
Ooh, and that's with a TW, a couple of O's, and an H.
schlepping back and
Ooh.
forth across town, getting these kids ready for this fakakta show, and then
Oh, what show?
we go a fakakta show. So then I go and I pulled a friend of mine in who David did an amazing job.
If you ever
of
need
editing.
video and editing,
David Choate. He is a friend of mine on Facebook, CHOATE. He has a page called Revolution Dance Theater. I'm working with him as well with his dance company. It's a regional, small, burgeoning regional dance company here in the Cincinnati area, featuring mostly dancers of color, but we take in about it. So, but David, which my many condolences to him. He just lost his
Yeah.
dad this past with like a couple of days
2
ago.
days?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Well, he
couple of
posted
days
something about it
ago.
yesterday, so
Yeah.
probably yesterday or the day before.
It was horrible. They found out just out of the blue that he had been sick, and boom, it was like a terminal
He had
thing.
cancer?
I think
Cancer
it was
sucks.
Cancer, and
Cancer sucks.
he really he was there for his dad in this
Mhm.
last month or two, because it was during Peter Pan. It's been the last 2 or
Yeah.
3 months. He did he was on the phone with the doctors. He was getting his dad back and forth. It was just heartbreaking. But anyway, he is the one who filmed Peter Pan, edited Peter Pan. We did special effects. He was the audio, the
I think he
visual.
did. Did he do like text, like Peter Pan, like the name of the show and everything? I think he did that too. Right?
If when you watch the video,
Yeah.
anything you see on the screen, David did.
Yeah.
Pretty much, David did.
So we're gonna try see if we're able to link that video to the channel, because I thought it was really good.
But I had to go talk to those children
Oh,
because
right.
they were like, "Oh my god, this show is so awful!" Blah, 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 blah.
There were
I'm like,
circumstances.
"Excuse me."
There were circumstances.
And
They
then, yeah.
originally they wanted to do it live. They were not able to, so it was filmed. Then they had to wear masks, and then it was made. Then it was well, since you're going to wear masks, let's record all the dialogue
Which
ahead of
thanks
time.
to David.
You know what? I've never done a show where I didn't have to memorize dialogue. they didn't have to memorize crap.
We sat around and recorded the audio.
So they got to
one
read
full
it
day.
and do it. But anywho, and it was different. You know, you see these people technically pantomiming to dialogue.
And they were, what you see on film is they're actually saying their lines and doing some gesticulation with their arms so you can see what they're saying. And David went back and matched up the audio recordings to what they were saying, which was just, I mean...
Right.
It was a lot of work.
I guess these kids expected a Cecil B. DeMille production.
I think they expected Cecil DeMille to work with Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola to bring about this most amazing work of the trifecta of film gods. And I'm just like, dude. And their teacher kept telling them, Kate, yeah, he's up there somewhere, the film god. Kate was like, she's their teacher, love Kate, and she, oddly enough, bizarrely enough.
And has she subscribed?
Rydell, I think she
better.
Kate? I'm sure she subscribed. I think she did. She kept telling them, kids, this is a pandemic play. You know, like, please, like, come on, what are you expecting? This is a pandemic play. You are performing with masks on your face. How many shows have you seen like that? Like, seriously?
Right.
Get over yourselves. I mean, she was telling them in a nice way. Then I went and told them about themselves.
And not in a good
way. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put the link on here.
So today, while Kevin was at work, he tried to do something. I'm sorry.
So
he wanted to do something really nice for the kids.
When I do a little show, we did Romeo and Juliet last year, and I was able to do something for them. I hope these don't get dirty quick.
What did you do?
Romeo and Juliet last year, we gave them cards.
Yeah, we made cards.
And I gave them. It was a bookmark.
That's
it was a quill bookmark.
That's right.
It was about so tall.
It was like gold. It was like metal.
Some were, they were metallic, like
metal.
bronze and silver,
my hand
gold, whatever. Yeah,
because the camera's on this side. It's right.
Don't do that.
Right there's the camera.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
So I made this year, since, you know, I like to make it apropos to what's going on at the time. I made symbols for them. They were pins, because, you know, in the story of Peter Pan, it's a kiss.
It's a kiss.
And so I made them those, and I made them an acorn necklace with these big, huge...
What was the significance of the acorn?
The acorn was when she said...
because I printed out the play and I skimmed through it.
I moved on to Shakespeare now. I can't, because I'm doing much...
We have flushed Peter Pan out of his brain. Kind of like when you go from play or show to show, you have to get rid of all the music out of your head.
The acorn... Oh, I think that was...
Was it about the Lost Boys?
No, that was her kiss. No, because when she got shot with the arrow...
Oh,
he
wait,
said,
what?
my kiss. She got shot with the arrow. Wendy did. Flying... You know when Wendy...
That didn't happen in the Disney movie.
Anyways, when Wendy was going to the Lost Boys,
you're right.
She was flying in,
and
one of the boys shot her, and the acorn saved her.
Because they plugged up the hole?
I think, no, the arrow dinged off the whodunit.
So she was wearing an acorn.
Yeah, she was wearing an acorn, and I think...
That makes sense.
Peter Pan asked first if he could kiss her. Is that right? And he gave her the acorn.
Okay, because...
And then she gave him a kiss, and it was a thimble. So it's basically 2 kisses.
Yeah.
So anyway, if we're wrong, let us know. So anyway, so I usually try to make something. So I was going to make them a mask. I got these little masks. These are for the darling children and the darling family, as you can see. There's Peter Pan, images of Peter Pan. And I'm so sorry. And then there's... I made this one for Captain Hook, because there's Captain Hook right there.
And which other ones did you make?
And then, these are the Lost Boys. They're the Lost Boys.
So Kevin had some technical issues the other night. He stayed up because he met with the children on Friday, a week ago Friday.
Was that a week ago?
Yeah. It wasn't yesterday Friday.
No.
It was a week ago Friday. And so he didn't have...
2 years ago.
Pandemic. So he stayed up all night sewing, like all night. I get up at 4:45 in the morning to go to the gym, and I had this frantic text. The bobbin has run out of thread, and call me as soon as you can.
That damn bobbin. So he's talking me through. I felt like, you
I'm
know
like,
what? I was
driving-
birthing twins in an ambulance going 95 miles an hour.
And I'm
That's what I felt
driving
like.
to the gym, and he's trying to tell me what's going on, and I'm like, well, I can't see it, so I don't know.
I may as well have been doing brain surgery by phone. I mean, it was just hellacious and a half. And I was like, he's like, you know what, honey, just go to bed.
I was like, go to bed, go talk to the kids. I'll be there next weekend. I'll finish the mask. If we can't fix your machine, I'll finish the mask. So I took Kevin to work today. I came home and I finished sewing the mask. Oh, and I fixed his machine by re-threading it.
Which is what I was trying to do.
Why didn't you do it?
Don't start. So anyway, so we are right now. While we're gonna eat a little bit of. I think we're gonna taste my cheesecake or carrot cake first.
We went
got
to
a cheesecake
Cheesecake Factory and got cheesecake.
because it's right across the street from the wine joint. Oh, I'm sorry, from Cooper's Hawk.
Yeah.
Wine joint.
I do want to throw a little shout out to to a couple of new subscribers, actually. One is my friend Dennis Jones. I'm going to tag you in this, Dennis. Just a very good theater friend of mine, who he's going to be a special guest. I think we're going to probably do some theater talk with Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the very first show that I did, which was Big River. That's where I met Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
And then a really dear friend of mine, Melissa Guffey.
Mm-hmm.
I love Melissa. She,
in Scotland.
she just moved to Scotland.
Mm.
I know. She was working.
Hater.
We do. Not really, Melissa. So I don't remember how old she is. I don't want to
Old
say
enough
her
to
age.
move to Scotland and not worry about anything.
She made up her mind. We were doing Nice Work If You Can Get It, which is a musical that I'll let her tell you that story. We're gonna do a Zoom show with her because she cracks me up. And she came and she auditioned. I assistant directed, and she came and auditioned for the show. But she has a funny story to tell you about that. Actually, two, and it's hilarious. But after the show, she and another friend of mine that they met during the show. Her name is Georgie. They decided to take a trip to Europe, and so they went. I think they went that together at that time. So they took a trip to Europe, and I think. Melissa may have went again without Georgie. Then they went again together, and they rented a car in Ireland. Melissa has to tell you all these stories because there's like crazy travel stories. Well, she did tell me that the very first time she went to Scotland, which was a few years ago, she felt like that was home. She said as soon as she got there, she knew that's where she was going to live, and she's been there since December now. I think she moved in December or January.
Like December of the plague?
Yeah. She moved. She left her job. She got a job there. She just moved into a new flat. See. And so we're going to have Melissa on too. And more than just theater talk, but she has some funny stories about Nice Work, which was really fun. So that's a couple of friends that we're going to have on. Do you have anybody you want to have on?
Yes.
Like who?
So during my sunlighting job, there's this wonderful young lady who's also a new subscriber. Her name is Hannah.
Oh.
When I was telling Hannah about...
Hold on. Give me a minute.
I was searching for the flying pigs all over Cincinnati. And she goes, hey, well, don't you know?
Wait, she's from Minnesota?
She's not from Minnesota. But she said, we've got some pigs in our neighborhood. She said, I guess people can just... Somehow these people have pigs in their yards. They're the actual flying pigs from Cincinnati.
We should get one.
So, girl... I don't know how much these people had to pay for those pigs.
Oh, okay. I thought the city gave it to them and then you just decorated it.
No. They showed up decorated and fully, like, fleshed out. I don't know.
Okay.
So, she has some pigs in her neighborhood. And she goes, you guys should come and come to my neighborhood because we've got stuff all over. And I said, well, Hannah, I don't know where this stuff is. I'm not coming to your neighborhood that doesn't bode so well for some of us just going into a neighborhood, if you know what I'm saying.
People with hats?
Yes, people with hair. I'm gonna tell you what's not gonna happen is you won't find me running from the cops in a neighborhood that I don't live in. And I know it's funny to say, but it's really, really,
No,
really.
it's actually now.
It's crazy right now. I mean, the stuff that's happening with
Everything.
with the police officers and the shootings and the oh my goshes. And I'm just like, are you serious right now? Like the army officer got dragged out of his van over this dumb traffic stop thing.
Oh,
and he
right.
I was just like, and they pepper sprayed this guy. Pepper sprayed him. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on his way to the army base to stand up for the country. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with us? So anyway, Hannah is going to be our tour guide through her neighborhood. Yes.
Fun.
So she's going to be one guest. We have one for sure. And then I think we talked about last time my daughter and
yeah.
We did a podcast with a friend of hers.
Which, we kind of walked in on one.
Yeah.
They were it was really funny. What's the host's name?
Andrew,
thank you. Andrew was interviewing Kurtu, and they were talking about Ariana Grande. I don't know why. Yeah, that's the look we did. Do it again. Yeah, that one. And we just kept kind of like talking. We were just standing there listening, and then we were like, we made some comments. What you looking for? The big scissors.
Well, I'm just snipping the things off.
So we just made some comments. So Andrew started talking to us, and then I think we kind of Kurtu might have been getting a little irritated.
Oh, she's
because she kept going. Because she kept going. Well, anyway, as I was saying,
yes.
So then Andrew, we were getting ready to go somewhere, probably to dinner. We were coming downstairs, and they were all done, and Andrew was like, oh my gosh, I have a great idea. I want to have you guys on as guests so we could talk about theater and just different things, and it was a blast.
Yep, and Andrew's fun to talk to. He's really fun to talk to.
So we want to have them on for some theater.
We have him on as well. Now, one thing we will do, which I mentioned, we are planning to redo the Easter episode.
Do we want to show the finished hat?
I don't know, I was thinking about that. Should we show it now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
You should wear it. Okay, Kevin's going to wear the Easter hat, and we're going to redo it, and we'll call it Easter Part 2. Oh, Lord, he's trying to find music. So anyway, we do want to thank everyone for subscribing. I think we're up to, 16. And yeah, so Kevin, what are you doing?
Just a minute. I'm setting the mood here, creating a moment.
Creating a moment. Oh, here we go. Moment's been created.
Saw you look quite so pretty before. Never saw you dress quite so handsome once more.
So this is the hat that we made.
We
On our.
got to get a little.
Oh, turn that out.
Judy's a little loud.
So this was the hat we made on the Easter episode. I think we need to tack that up.
Well, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of support.
And
here.
so I think we're going to redo the episode and show how we put it together.
Yeah.
But we want to, how did we decide who's going to win?
We actually did. Ooh. We actually had a situation where we're going to do.
That's pretty.
That is pretty. We have a background now.
It's a foreground.
Or side ground. Or foreground. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, we had. Actually, should we tell now? Because we don't want to have it. We don't want to pick a winner yet. Ooh. But we'll have a. When we do the episode, because we're gonna make another. We're gonna make another one. And then while we're doing that one, we're going to tell everybody what you can do to win. And now we'll have 2 to give away.
And then we'll send the hats to you.
Yes, we will.
1. Hats. Lots of hats.
We're
starting out little straps. See,
these straps are what Jerry uses for the ears.
Oh, use that for the
on
ears.
the mask.
Use the good scissors.
Honey, they cut. Anyway, so we're using these for the masks, the ear part of the mask. I cannot wear these because they give me a throbbing headache. I don't know, there's some nerve back there and it
It's
just
his brain nerve.
it's my last nerve, and it gets on it, and I'm just like at one point just rocking back and forth, sucking my thumb, like, oh my god, this hurts so bad. Seeing double and not breathing is bad. So I
Seeing double or singing double?
seeing. How can I sing double?
I don't know.
It sounds like a banshee of some kind.
A wild Kabanji.
So I think that's you might want to watch using that word. So
My dad made it up.
I know. Well, I hope it's a made up word. At any rate, so these go behind your ears
Yeah.
and they go
I
onto the
don't-
mask.
I don't have a mask on.
What do you mean?
No, I was going to just put a mask on. So
Oh,
they
with
can
one of
see.
yours.
Yeah, they're in the car.
I think they get the idea.
Yeah, you've all done them. If you haven't, shame.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead now. How long do we have?
I don't know. We've been on for 30 minutes.
Oh crap! So
No, we're
how long
fine.
should this be?
What are we going to do? Are we going to sew?
I guess a couple of them just to see. What, I mean,
Well, we
I
could
think-
like take one that you, for some bizarre reason. Oh wait, where'd it go?
Excuse me. What are you looking for? These masks are perfectly assembled. Thank you very much, and for your help and everything. And we are going to just put a little.
Oh wait. Oh wait, here we go. For some bizarre reason, this mask only has one ear strappy on it. So we need to put another.
This child was a survivor of war. No, I'm kidding. He lost an ear.
That was not nice.
Well, you tried to not be nice to me. No, anyway.
I was
No, that
so
was during the sewing machine frustration.
Yeah,
It was.
it wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't. So anyway, so we're going to do that. But tomorrow,
Ooh, what are we gonna do tomorrow?
we do have a wine tasting. Oh, so before we greet you adieu for the evening, we had a wonderful idea earlier today in the car about a certain item that we think we're going to try to market.
Oh yes.
Put the foot down.
Put down the foot.
And I'm going to turn my light on.
You also need to put your thread under your foot.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, fart. Now, see, this is why. By the way, this man, for my birthday, got me this sewing machine. Come on, brother boy.
I thought he would be able to use it. Oh, I think your bobbin's out of thread, honey.
No, it's not. It can't be.
Really?
It was full.
Honey, I sewed all these things today. Doesn't want to listen to me.
You ran my bobbin down.
Would you like?
Oh, well.
Jump, because the cat's going to end up with that again.
It took me forever to thread that dadgum thing.
Do you not have another one full?
No, that's what I kept telling you the night we talked on the phone. I didn't have the one full. You did one before you left, and that was it. You kept saying, you got another bobbin, you got another. I said, no, I don't. We have the one. The one you did, and you jumped, you're going to jump back off, you didn't have even one bobbin.
I have like 12.
One bobbin. There was a message that just flashed on there.
Was there? What did
Yeah.
it say?
I don't know.
Was it like a ghost?
I don't know. It was a gray thing that said words. But one bobbin I had.
Okay, you know what? You keep talking. I want to thread your bobbin.
So anyway, well, here's one with some pink thread. That's like halfway done.
honey.
So anyway,
I have black thread right here.
so at any rate, we thought about this new item that we're going to come up with. Somehow, we need some food people.
backers.
We need some backers and some food people and some industry shakers and makers and trendsetters to get in touch with us because we have an item for you. And should we tell them what it is?
Yes.
Now, don't go stealing this idea. Because we will find you on the tubes and the faces and the twits. So,
And the grams.
and the grams and the googles. We have been inspired by the Lunchable to create something called
What is it called?
the Drunchable.
Lunchables. And you know what that involves?
Now, the Drunchable will have your little packet of... Excuse me.
Sorry.
We'll have a little packet of crackers and a little
What'd you call
packet
them?
of meats. Stop. And we will also have a juice box.
And
This
adult
juice box will be an adult juice box
With a little straw.
with a little straw. And you can have your little serving of Chardonnay or Sauvignon. Or, let's see, what else might you like? A Riesling? A Moscato? You know, that little pick-me-up you need during the day. Just
before your meeting.
Just before that staff meeting. And it helps you to power through the rest of the afternoon. Well, I mean, heck, I figure if the Spanish can take a siesta, we can have drunkables, right?
Right.
So anyway, that's our idea. And we're going to try to find somewhere to get this thing done.
So if anybody knows anybody in the fooding industry or the drinking industry
Or the both
or
industries.
the both industries,
We have an idea for them. Now, Bob, thread.
oh, okay, keep talking.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to try to do. At any rate, so tomorrow like I said, we're going to go to a wine tasting in the morning, or he said, and then we're going to go to lunch, and we'll probably get back to you tomorrow from the levee.
From the Ohio, or no, from the Kentucky side.
The Kentucky side of the levee.
Or on the bridge.
Or on the bridge, between
I
the
think
two.
there's the benches there.
We'll be on the river. And what, scissors? Oh, no, wait. You want the good ones. So we'll come back to you from there and let you know kind of what's going on down there. So I hope you all are having a nice evening. I'm sure in Scotland it's a wonderful evening.
What time is it in Scotland?
That's a good question.
Let's Google it. Google it on your phone.
Now,
I want to know what time it is.
Bobbing.
Maybe it's like really late and Melissa's not watching this yet.
Well, nobody's watching it now. We're just not recording it.
But then we're going to download it or upload it or overload it or something.
God.
Just ask Siri.
Hey Siri, what time is it in Scotland?
It's 8:53 p.m.
No, not here.
Hey Siri.
What's wrong? Please try again.
Okay, my iPad's hooked up. What time is it in Scotland? And she's gone.
Oh, she's not nice.
No, because I have my iPad in
Where's
here.
Google? Google will tell me.
Google Schmoogle ain't in here.
Google's in my other room. If I had my Google Home. Hey, Google!
Okay, let me do this. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What time is it in Scotland?
In Edinburgh,
It's 1:54 a.m. in Edinburgh.
Ooh!
It's 1:54 a.m. in Edinburgh. So,
I'm not sure where Melissa. Melissa, where are you in Scotland?
yeah, tell us where.
Where?
So anyway, we'll come back to you tomorrow from On the Levee after our burgers.
How do
and
we
our
say
bites.
goodbye in Russian?
In Russian. So, the proper formal way to say goodbye in Russian is До свидания. So, you can say До свидания.
До
До свидания.
До свидания.
До свидания.
До свидания.
Now, if you're just on the street and you're just a regular, everyday old kind of person, you say Paka.
Polka?
But not polka, that's a dance. Paka.
Paka.
Not alpaca. Paka.
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 Mhm.
Paka.
Yes, so до свидания.
До
Paka.
свидания.
Paka.
Paka.
Mhm. All right. So anyway, we'll see you all on tomorrow, or we could use a very formal Russian closing and say "Spokojnej noci," which is good night.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to sewing and eating.
Share the channel. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Hit the little bell. And we will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Are we karaokeing
When?
on this? Are we having people karaoke on this?
Oh, we should.
That was another thought we were supposed to give you guys. I'm sorry. If you have a karaoke video that you like to share and you don't mind being judged, just for fun, go ahead and load that. And if you could do it in costume, that'd be awesome. Because we are going to load a couple things. We were part of I think we mentioned this on the Easter episode.
We did.
That didn't. It's on the cutting room floor. We're still trying to find it. So we were a part of a karaoke group that was quarantine karaoke.
Quarantine karaoke.
And it was a fun group.
It was.
They had a different theme.
Every week.
Or every other week, or every. I think
Because there was
2
like
weeks or something.
songs you belt in the shower.
And then they had songs that make you cry, and
Yeah.
songs that make you happy, and songs that they had one that was Britney Spears or
I opted out of that
Britney
one.
Spears or somebody, some other pop group that I don't know. So, but we did a couple of videos for that, and we'll probably post ours here.
I hope I still have mine.
I'm sure you do. You recorded them.
That's true.
They're on your Whodunit.
On my
So
Whodunit.
I know I still have mine. So I'm gonna load mine, and he's gonna load his. And then we'd like for you to load
So
yours
yeah,
too, so we
just
can
a
share
link in below. Excuse me.
Oh Lord, it's allergy season. And we got people blowing and sniffing and
Sorry.
things.
That's what I
God
did
love
over
them.
there.
So
So
anyway,
yeah, that'll be fun.
that's a side note. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. So y'all have a good night, and we're gonna continue to
What
drink.
kind of music we got going out?
It's music.
Because I don't want to be rude and just clickety clack.
Well, we don't want to make it music that. Oh, I know. We'll do sleep music.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the music that I listen to when I go to sleep. It's on Apple, and you can just. It just puts you right out. It's nice and relaxing. This is called Into the Deep. It's by Nimbus Skies. Yeah.
Oh,
And then I get that sound. So
Really?
Anyway, bye y'all. Where's the button?
I'm gonna walk around. Excuse me.
He's walking around.
Oh, look what I found.
Oh, it's my magic wand. Came in my Valentine's package.